Hi, it's Rach. Today I'm going to be sharing my recent Mother's Day gift with you and discussing a tarot deck that relit my love for reading the tarot. So, as you may have seen in my introduction video, I read from the age of 12 with the prediction pack. The prediction pack is a pip-based tarot deck, and it's the deck I used for nearly 20 years. I did have a Rider-Waite, as I mentioned, but it's got lost in the ether. So this Mother's Day, my husband very kindly arranged for the children to buy me the Tarot Del Fuego. I really was after a colourful, exciting, unique and different tarot deck, and this is exactly that. The Tarot Del Fuego is a Spanish Marseille-based deck designed by Ricardo Cavallo, who's an artist from Spain. This deck comes in a cardboard tuck box, very simple box, beautiful bold designs. You can see there the eye and the heart and the fire. Fuego in Spanish means fire, so obviously fire is a theme throughout this deck. When the deck arrived, I realised it had two cards, which are like title cards, alongside the deck. It also had a very small black and white paper instruction manual, which provides very short descriptions for each card. However, it's even smaller than it was because it originally had 6 to 8 languages in this booklet, and I cut out the extra languages that I wasn't going to use and made it my own, if you will, my own booklet. So, throughout this deck, the imagery features eyes and fire, and every single tarot card has eyes. It is as if the deck are watching you. But I will warn you, this deck is hard-hitting, it's punchy, it does not hold back, and it's certainly not forgiving. It's not a gentle, huggy kind of deck. It's right there giving you the messages. So, I'll begin by showing you the back of a card. So as you can tell, this is not a deck for reverse readings, but you can use reversals. It's just more obvious when you do. You can see the beautiful sun and the stars and the hearts and the fire and the kind of spacey kind of feel to it. And of course the eye, central to the card. This eye, well, more than one eye, lots of eyes are featured in all the cards. So this is my Tarot Del Fuego deck. I've edged it in orange, well, kind of an orangey red, to go with the theme of the cards. And I will begin by showing you the Fool. Now, before I go on any further, the Fool card, I've not been able to look at the same since I watched a walkthrough of this deck by a gentleman called Simon from the Hermit's Cave. He instantly mentioned the fact that here in the background is this blue shape with two eyes that you could easily mistake for the Cookie Monster. And having seen that, I can't unsee it. And now, yeah, this is the Cookie Monster card, but no, it's not. It's the Fool. It's so colourful. You can see lots of eyes in that card. Absolutely beautiful. And then we have the Magician. Again, lots of eyes, and you've got all the little flames there. And you've got the Magician sat literally at his tree stump. And I think this card, I mean, the cards themselves are so descriptive in their imagery, but also quite difficult to read into. There's lots going on. There's so much going on. The Priestess rather than the High Priestess, and you've got here the kind of plants growing from her and this book that she's holding for knowledge, and she's literally sat on the world, if you will. It's a really interesting card. We've got the Empress, who's got her flower coming there, and she's got the bee there, and she's got all nature inside her, literally a nature card. And then she's got this like mountain and trees and all the different things going on. Such a beautiful card. The Emperor. My husband first saw this and thought it was a devil card. He's meant to be a ram. and he's kind of holding a trident, if you will, and there's lots of fire going on there. And in the background though, you can see the tower. It's really interesting, so much going on in the card. The Hierophant. I love this with the elephant and obviously the eyes again there. You've got either side that balance. And he's this, and even the elephant's got all these eyes. And you've got nature going through the middle there. And this kind of idea of a guru. Absolutely fantastic. The Lovers. Lots of flames and fire and passion. The Chariot. I love the tiger and the fox in this image. Justice. And you've got the strength side of things here as well, and the balance. And again, we've got a Cookie Monster eye in the corner. The Hermit. I love this card. It's so pretty. So much going on again. So busy. This is the only thing about the Tarot Del Fuego. The cards are really busy. The Wheel of Fortune. And obviously you've got your wheel here and you've got all these flames going around. You've got your tower there in the background. And you've got all these different elements of change. And I do love this card, but very, very busy. Strength. Lots and lots of eyes in this card and swords. And you've got the elements there as well. Super duper card. The Hanged Man. I'll turn him that way up, might help you to see. Death. Really pink and colourful. Now, there are colour associations with minor arcana in this deck, and the colour association of pink kind of goes with the cups. So the idea of emotions and death and change and transformation. I like the use of pink here. Beautiful card. Temperance. This is one of my favourite cards with the rainbow and all the elements and the moon as a ship. It's just brilliant. The Devil. He's covered in eyes. And it's like, I know that there's I think it's a Turkish tradition where eyes are meant to be a symbol to ward away evil spirits, like a symbol of good luck. Whereas these cards are filled with eyes, and I find it really interesting. The Tower. Now the Tower features in quite a few of the cards, but it features as a whole tower, not one that's been broken and is being desolated. Desolated? No. Destroyed. The Star. How beautiful is that card? I love all the stars with the eyes in. Absolutely gorgeous. The Moon. Again, so busy. So busy these cards are. The Sun, and you do get a lot of hands in these cards as well. And you've got the hand there right in the middle of the sun. Happiness and contentment. And you've got the elements in the tree there. Judgment. The World. And I really like this card. I like the circular elements of it and the shape of the card and the colours. Really beautiful. So that's the major arcana. And now I'll move on to the cups. So we have the Ace of Cups. And I love these colours in the cups. The Two of Cups. You've got the roses there growing from the cups, literally. It's blooming. Three of Cups. And Four of Cups. And then the Five of Cups. Now this is a slightly different colour, and obviously fives are like your change card. And so this is a lot different to the other cups. And it does show that change. And it's certainly a change in colour and a change in theme. Six of Cups. Beautiful card. And the Seven of Cups. I really like this, the tree, with all the options and I think they're meant to be like apples, but birds. I'm not quite sure. Really pretty. 8 of Cups. And in a way, you've got a tower breaking here again. This moving on card. And then you've got your 9 of Cups, which some people class as a wish card. Happiness in full cups. And your 10 of Cups. I love this card. It's so pretty. All the sunshines. So, they use the term knave rather than page. It's a Knave of Cups. Literally bathing in the cup there. The Knight of Cups. All in pinks and very fiery. The Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. And I find it really interesting that you don't see a person here. You see the mountains and the eyes and this full cup. Very interesting. So the Wands, got Ace of Wands. I love this card. And I love the kind of blue, spacey themed against the fiery kind of background there. The Two of Wands. So the Wands are all in like oranges apart from the Ace there. The Three of Wands. And again, you've got towers featuring a lot of these cards. And obviously whole piece towers, not falling apart. 4 of Wands, campfire there. I think it's beautiful. And the 5 of Wands. Competition and challenge. And then we move to kind of bluey, but you still get your oranges with the 6 of Wands. And your 7 of Wands. It's the idea of dealing with one thing at a time and protecting yourself. 8 of Wands. Nine of Wands. Climbing the ladder there and kind of staying where he is and holding on. Determination. And your 10 of Wands. And I love this eye showering down on the fox. Beautiful. And then you've got the Knave of Wands. And he's kind of walking into a cave. And all the mountains have got eyes. Knight of Wands. Little horse there. Queen of Wands. And I love how the Queen is actually part of the tree. And the King of Wands. Now this features an actual role model there. You've got a role model, a person, a figure. And then swords. The Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords. I think that's a lovely card. That kind of decision making, but being blind to what you're doing. The Three of Swords. Talk about packing a punch. And the Four of Swords. Now this card, I always look at and think, God, that's a bit chopping your hand up, you know. Whereas the Four of Swords is kind of, for me, meant to be about kind of taking time to rest and to recuperate and to kind of take care of yourself and dealing with emotions. And to me, this is not quite the message, but beautiful card nonetheless. 5 of Swords. And your cave's been attacked there, quite literally, with all them swords. 6 of Swords. The walking away, but also standing on the swords as you go. 7 of Swords. Very accurate. This kind of warning of backstabbing and warning of betrayal and warning of kind of robbery. 8 of Swords. I love this card. 9 of Swords. This reminds me of a Disney scene from, I think it's Sleeping Beauty, with the dragon and the flames. Did I say 8? I meant 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. and the Knave of Swords. Literally got the sword in her mouth. And the Knight of Swords. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. It's a really powerful card. And the King of Swords. Although I don't know why I keep thinking, oh, he's in his dressing gown. Perhaps he is, but anyway. Pentacles. These tend to be blue in this deck. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and you've got your message there in the sky. And your single coin. I think this is a beautiful card. But you have that teardrop here, which to me, you know, the Ace of Pentacles is usually like a good thing, like a windfall. And I just think, do we need the teardrop? Perhaps we do. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. You see what I mean about hard-hitting cards? Four of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. And then the Six of Pentacles. This idea of like chopping your leaves and sharing your materials. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. I really like this with the slope going up, like climbing that slope. Nine of Pentacles. Now this, I look at it and go, wow, that's gruesome, but actually it's quite nice. 10 of Pentacles. He's stockpiling his money there. The Knave of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Although the horse is actually skeletal there. And the Queen of Pentacles. I think this is such a beautiful card. So lovely. And finally we've got the King of Pentacles. Although I think he looks like a bit of a devil there riding off with the money. I don't know why. I mean, he's carrying his, his devil's trident there. So that's the Tarot Del Fuego. It's a really interesting deck. I would certainly recommend it to people who are wanting to give a Marseille-based deck a go. I would say it does take some time to learn the meanings for the cards if you are new to tarot. So this isn't a starter deck. This is a deck that you're probably going to get further down the line. But it's just so colourful and so interesting. And the cardstock, it's really good cardstock, but it's very smooth. So when you shuffle it, it's quite slippery. And I don't know if it's because I've edged it that it's not as bad. But when I first got this deck, when I was actually taking my cards and putting them on the table, they were sliding off each other. So it is quite a slippery deck. But it's lovely to handle. The size of the cards are just perfect for shuffling. And it's really reasonably priced. So I would certainly recommend the Tarot Del Fuego, and it's definitely an enjoyable deck to use. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it interesting, useful. Please drop a comment below, let me know if you've got the Tarot Del Fuego, how do you find it? If you don't, are you fancying having the deck? Let me know. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.